Hughes was like, he knows something.
I love this guy. I love this moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how to say it in French, but he wore the number 14, scored goals all the time, and was like the coolest looking human that ever walked or talked on a pitch. Now he works for CBS, covering soccer, which is our game.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, Thierry Henry.
Yeah, Thierry.
And
maybe it didn't.
Is he actually here?
Yeah.
There he is.
Sir.
What an outfit. Easy.
Thank you, man.
How you doing?
Jeez Louise.
Louis Vuitton jacket.
Holy hell.
How you doing?
Honor.
Great now.
Yeah, man.
What an accent.
Hell yeah, brother.
Let me see.
Love this guy, brother.
You okay? Which way do you want me?
You do whatever the hell you want. I think that's definitely backwards. Yeah. Yeah, that was, yeah, that's the way, yeah. You could do anything. Hey, bonjour, ça va?
Ça va très bien, et toi?
Yeah, ça va, ça va, ça va, ça va. I want to let you know, I wore the number 14 growing up. I was a striker. You are massive inspo to my soccer world. Could not run longer than 10 minutes, would inevitably be my downfall. But you're a freaking dog, dude. We appreciate everything you've done.
Thanks a lot. So 14 because of me?
Yeah, well, here's the deal. You know, everybody used to play FIFA too.
Yeah.
And you were Thierry Henry. You were the guy. So this is a big moment for us.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. What happened? Why you didn't carry on playing football? Our football, shall I say?
Well, soccer. So I decided to take just run 4 steps, kick a ball, and they paid me millions of dollars. You guys run 7 miles.
Yeah. It is long. It is long. Yes.
It's a lot of running.
That's not a bad choice.
Have you ever kicked a football, American football?
Yeah, just for fun like that. I never really went into it. You know, the way you have to hit it, obviously the ball is completely different. It's not the same. Like goalkeepers, as you can imagine, can be good at it because they have a certain way to hit the ball.
Yes, the motion.
So they go through it. So it's different. But I would like to think that I can kick one. Will I put it in? I don't know.
Yeah, but you would have to.
Kick it.
You're Thierry Henry.
Yeah, right. But you know, it's a different ball game. It's a different sport. You know, with all humility, it's a different thing.
Well, you're a legend in our book. We just assume you'd be able to do it if you wanted to. You're Thierry Henry. Now, we would like to talk about your sport.
All right.
It's our sport now.
Amen.
It's our sport now. It is America's sport now.
Coming.
Sorry, you're.
Yeah, you heard that. We're going to win a World Cup, don't we?
Yeah,
that's right.
We got real players. You were going to be our coach. Why were you not our coach? We're going to win a World Cup.
I already have a job, but thank you. Yeah, you had the World Cup before. That didn't help for you to master the game.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but Messi's playing for America now.
But he's Argentinian.
No, but he's playing in America.
But how is that supposed to help the U.S.?
He decided he's going to play for the U.S.
Because we all know soccer now. We downloaded the Apple thing. We all watched it.
In all fairness, you know what? To be honest, it is a great thing for the country. Obviously, you know it's also happening in Mexico and in Canada.
What's that?
Oh, yeah. There's only one game. There's a couple games in Mexico.
Thank you.
In Canada. Only one.
The World Cup?
Yeah. There's one.
No, it's ours, just like soccer.
Those are the bad games.
United States of America is hosting the World Cup.
I think, in all fairness, it is good. It is good to bring awareness, and that's especially for the youth. I always say that because one thing that I would say for you guys is that you lose your freaks. So you guys, you go to play basketball, you go and play, American football and whatever sport. So you don't really, have your freaks.
Yeah, we put together fantasy teams from America before, where LeBron James is like the goalie, Odell Beckham Jr. is the striker.
Yeah, but then you need to run with the ball at your feet. That's a different ball game.
Okay, Thierry, we don't, we just kind of got it out there.
No, but look. I cannot throw a ball. I cannot catch it. I have mad respect for anyone that does any sport because it is a skill, right? It doesn't really matter what you do. But I can assure you, running with the ball at your feet, full speed, it's a different ball game.
Yes, absolutely.
Ball is not here. Ball is here. So you're always on one leg every time you push the ball with people that can touch you, by the way.
Well, and then what happens?
And then you fall.
Flops.
Yeah. Oh.
Flops. Flops, Thierry. Flopping all over. What does it look like? What does it look like out there? What does it look like out there?
I mean, a lot of the times it's like, go ahead, bump me.
I don't know what's more impressive, that or the haircut.
And I think the French team actually developed that.
Wow.
No, no, not really impressed. More impressed by the haircut.
Hey, that was good haircut.
Sir.
Thank you, sir.
Broke my
I think he got the penalty though. They called the penalty though. Don't you think?
It might be. It might be.
The state of soccer. You talked about like you like what Messi's doing, obviously bringing it. You were a part of that as well, coming over and playing in the MLS.
Yeah,
obviously David Beckham, all the stars.
Ibrahimovic came, Steven Gerrard, Frank Lampard, Pirlo. I'm not going to name them all.
Wayne Rooney scored one from 50 yards out.
Exactly. No, but I think, like I said, bringing awareness is always a plus. And when you have those guys coming in the league, I mean, when you have the world best player in the world, obviously, you have Messi in your league. I think that's the first time. What I mean by the world best is he is actually the one that has the title.
The Ballon d'Or.
So, yeah, the Ballon d'Or, or he won, obviously, the FIFA, the best event. So you have this guy in your league. And I mean, he's a freak. I played with him at Barcelona, and he's something special.
How come everybody says the MLS is the best league in the world? They say it's the best league in the world.
How do they know?
Why do they know that the MLS is now the superior league?
In which world?
the world we live in.
Yeah.
So in the U.S.
I don't know if you do ayahuasca and you want to talk about different dimensions. We're talking about this one. We're the MLS now. We got the Ballon d'Or.
Yep.
We got the E1
coach in the league.
Great,
in the world.
Absolutely.
Sure.
And we also won the CONCACAF. So.
And the Gold Cup.
How about that?
And the Gold Cup.
Where's Beckham live?
So.
The CONCACAF.
That's what we won, Thierry.
You heard him.
We won it.
Woo.
You know what they were singing at the end of the CONCACAF?
Tell me.
Our national anthem. Because we're standing right there at the top. And we wanted to play against the champion of the Europes, too. Nobody would put up the pink slips. We wanted you to put up the trophies.
Okay.
CONCACAF trophy versus the Europes trophy. We wanted to do it. But with that being said, how come everybody cooks the MLS? Like when Messi comes and plays well. Wasn't he doing that to everybody else as well? Or is the MLS actually, like, when you came over here, was it better or worse than you thought it was going to be?
Look, first and foremost, if we talk about Leo has been doing it everywhere. So it's not about a thing about the MLS. Leo still score goals in the national team. He was scoring goal for Paris Saint-Germain, won the league with Paris Saint-Germain, won the World Cup recently, as you saw. So it's not about a thing of the MLS. I mean, Leo is really just unstoppable. Wherever he goes, he will score goals.
Okay,
no matter
good.
what.
Thank you.
It has nothing to do with the league. But having said that, it's a new league. I mean, how do you battle with history? You guys will know. Like, you have history, players play. The best players are often in Europe, in the leagues in Europe, in Italy, in France, in Holland, obviously in Spain, obviously in Germany, England. So you will have those guys playing there. And if you don't have that type of talent, the level will drop. But the level will drop in a lot of leagues, not only in the MLS.
So MLS is
MLS. Like I said, look, I played here 4 years, 4.5 years, if I can say so. The level was different. It's just in a title, as we all know, but pretty competitive league.
Pretty competitive.
Yeah, it is. No, it is pretty competitive, and for me, for me also, what was different is the traveling. Because when you play in a country in Europe, you don't travel that far. It's an hour away, 45 minutes away by plane, or you take the train, it's 2 hours away, or the bus 2 hours away. You go and play in LA, it's 5 hours, 3 hours behind. And for me to adjust to that at the beginning, I was like, what the hell is happening?
Yeah.
I'm still sleeping, going on the coach, going to the game. You're in New York, it's -10, obviously. Well, for you guys, it's yeah, whatever. And then you arrive in LA, suddenly it's hot, and you play outside, and you suddenly, by the time your body does adjust to that, you're 2-0 down, and you go home.
And you need vitamin C, vitamin D, need a lot of zinc, need all of it.
Yep.
Tone's got a question for you.
We always talk about how the speed of the game in football, from regular season to the playoffs to the Super Bowl, is so much different. In soccer, where is it the pinnacle? Is it in the Champions League? Is it in the World Cup?
MLS.
No, it's a good question. I mean, it's different because every game does matter. I'm not saying that every game doesn't matter here. You're trying to make the playoff, and then when you make the playoff, things happen, right? If you lose a game in the league, you don't know where you're going to catch that. You know, because you win the league by, you know, at the end of 38 games.
Correct.
You know, 38 games, 90 minutes. If you add the Champions League, if you add playing for the national team, at the end of the season, obviously, when you have the most important tournaments, you have, for a big player, a good player, you will have 65, you would have played 65 to 70 games. And that's when you need to be like at your best, which is not always easy to do because every game counts. You cannot let one go or whatever for the.
Do you guys rest? Because like with the NBA, there's a big like.
No, we don't. I mean now, obviously, okay. Let me go back. In my time, everyone played everything. Now, the way it is in the game, because you have more games. Yeah, at times there is like kind of a turnover, but big players don't. Big players don't miss games.
Have to play.
Not they have to play, but I mean, big players don't miss games. Big players wants to play any single game.
Hell yeah.
So Leo Messi, for example, or Cristiano Ronaldo, they play every game. So it depends. I understand that some of the guys also need a rest because you have a lot of games and you need to perform at the end of the season. And guys that have played here will know. If you play in and around 65 to 70 games at the end of the season, where you need to be at your best, it's pretty heavy.
Champions League starts Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Champions League starts Tuesday. AQ, big fan of the sport of soccer, has a question for you.
Big fan. Got into it recently, but my question is, if you let's say you finish third in the Premier League, right, but go win the Champions League, what level? Like how do they judge that over there? Is the Premier League?
You guys got 100 trophies.
Or is the Champions League the pinnacle, or where are we at there?
Where does Burnley sit?
Oh, my
No,
God.
you know what? You know, it's something.
Thierry, don't be laughing in J.J. Watt's face.
No.
Okay, he owns that team.
Laughing stock,
Oh, I
clearly.
know.
Jeez
I know,
Louise.
I know, and it's great for him, you know, to bring awareness for everybody here. But let's go back to the question. What's difficult here is obviously finishing in the top 4 in the Premier League is way more difficult to finish in the top 4 or top 3 in any other league because it's one of the best leagues in the world. It's like you guys when you have divisions and you're like, okay, those guys are doing well there, but they haven't played those guys yet.
Sure.
And so you go like, wait and see when they're going to play a proper team. And then, so that's kind of the same. So it's very difficult at times to enter the Champions League if you are in the Premier League because the competition is kind of...
Oh, cannibalized. Kind of eat each other.
You have way more. It's like in the Premier League, you can have like, I know it's difficult to call it still a top something, but you have a top 8. In other division, in other leagues, in other country, you will have a top 2, a top 3, really 3 solid teams that you're like, okay, they will do it apart from a surprise. But in the Premier League, you have top 8. So only 4 can go to the Champions League. So it's a battle every year. So it makes it difficult to enter it. But it's different competition. If you win your league, it's a great achievement. And the Champions League is a different competition. I know for you guys, it's kind of hard to understand what's happening here. But, you know, if you're champion of Europe and you don't win your league, it is still a hell of a trophy.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. And that starts Tuesday, Champions League. It's the big one.
It does. Well, you know, you can have surprises.
Burnley's never going to be in this.
Never.
Look, you can never say never because Leicester City, I don't know if you follow that story.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, made it.
We're supposed to finish
So
last.
if you had said that to me when I was a player that Leicester City will win the Premier League and go in the Champions League, I would have said, please,
Okay.
can we be serious? So it can happen. Anything can happen in the game. It's unlikely, but it can happen. But I'm looking.
JJ, we believe, JJ.
JJ.
Let's go, JJ. Let's
All
get
the
you on
best.
Tuesday nights in Champions League because all eyes are watching, obviously, that. Thierry, we appreciate you stopping by. You know, when is the Champions League going to let our top, because you said top 8, Premier League, top 2, and MLS, we got what? The Miami team's good?
Yeah.
Sounders, Seattle Sounders.
New England Revolution.
Well, first and
New
foremost,
England,
who won
the
it?
Columbus
You know,
Crew.
There you go. Columbus Crew
Portland
won it.
Timbers.
So, and I know at times.
Well, they didn't let Miami in a tournament, which makes no sense.
FC Salt Lake.
Yeah, FC Salt Lake's so good out there.
The thing that I'm saying it's this. Yeah, obviously Leo is there, and it is great if you can have a big market winning. You know, you guys all know that whatever sport it is in the US, it's always better if a big market does well. But Columbus Crew won it, and if I ask you who plays for Columbus Crew, you wouldn't know.
That's not
And
true.
they are a good team, so it is. The competition is not that easy in the MLS.
Yeah, we agree. CBS Sports is the home of the Champions League and of
Yes,
Thierry Henry. What a legend, dude.
I don't know about that, but I guess the 14.
How old are you now?
Did he? Oh, 46.
God, you look so young.
Thank you.
So young.
Oh, you got winner Sunday.
Ooh, wait. So,
Do you follow sport much?
yes, I do follow sports, and I will go. I like greatness, so I will go with Mahomes.
Okay.
I'll go with Mahomes because I'm sure he still has in his head losing against Brady and against the Buccaneers. And if he wants to surpass what people will say the GOAT, he's going to have to bring some rings with it. So, you know, what I like about Mahomes is how he sees the game. I like a player with a brain. I'm not saying that the others don't have one. I'm just saying I like a player with a brain, and he has that in abundance. So I like greatness. I want him to go through that. Nothing against the 49ers, and we all know that they didn't win it for a very long time, and they lost finals along the way. But I'm going to have to go with Mahomes because I like greatness.
Let's go.
Good
Hell
answer.
yeah.
Sweet Louis thing. It's like kind of casual, but
You
it's
know,
not.
You know.
Wait.
So some thank you, Mom.
When did you become a professional? What age?
17. 17, I started at a 20 years career. I avoid everything. Never got injured, like I'm talking about big one, apart from a couple of strain, Achilles, and stuff like that. But yeah,
20.
I played 20 years. I had the opportunity to play in great teams, part of the history of the game. So I'm blessed with that, in all fairness.
Do you know any of the goalies that you didn't score on? Like Tony Miola, for instance. You ever score on Tony Miola?
She never played against him.
So no. So no.
So no.
Yeah, I never scored on
no.
Tony Miola. Thought so. Ladies and gentlemen, soccer icon, CBS Sports starts Champions League on Tuesday. That's a big deal, right? That's a
It
big
is.
deal.
We have to make our way back to Europe and make sure we look okay, because we're staying here. It's going to be a long flight. Woo!
It's Vegas too. Hey,
Well, you know, it depends what you do in Vegas.
Yeah.
I went to bed last night, 7 a.m. or 7 p.m.
I went to bed at 8.
p.m.
Yes.
Wow.
I was jet lagged, so I mean, I have an excuse. What about you?
Well, I was tired. I saw you too.
Yeah, Bono actually kind of sucked all the energy.
Not bad at all. So you too, that's great.
You like you too?
Who doesn't like you too?
All right,
Well,
Thierry.
Thierry, I'm not getting into it. You should go to that Sphere show.
Oh, you two is outstanding. Come on. Music
They
is
are.
music, right?
Yes.
What type of music do you like? What type of music you listen to?
Well, any type of music really that brings me. But I grew up obviously with listening to hip hop, and obviously I'm Caribbean originally, so I have to go with Kassav. You guys will not know about it, but you know I have to go.
You don't know.
with-
I don't know about
with-
Kassav.
We have to, you know, I grew up with that one, but you know I grew up with NWA and I mean
Nice.
all of
Where'd
that.
you grow up at?
Suburb of Paris.
Okay.
Which, yeah, I don't know if you've been there. If you can go with me. It's a rough area. You guys, I'm sure, know also about rough areas. You have it all around the world, but that's where I grew up. Hip-hop was big at the time. I'm more old-school hip-hop than new school. I don't know
Yeah,
about
well,
you.
yeah, you're speaking to
Well,
the same language.
I'm more there with,
Yep.
you know,
Yep.
proper meaning and a proper story about what they were saying and great messages, apart from the old songs at time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shall I say? But no, yeah, hip-hop.
We appreciate you, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
Do you guys hate Americans over there?
No, not at all. You know,
That's not what I experienced. That's not what I experienced. I was called a dumb Yankee
I came
over
here to play. I came here to coach. I came here on vacation. So if you're looking for a guy that's American, you get it. You have the wrong guy.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're always been very welcoming.
Yeah.
Like French fries, come on in.
Come on.
We love French fries. Didn't we?
Yes.
We made it like one of our main things.
Fish and chips.
Statue of Liberty, we're like putting it right in the biggest city, right there. French toast. We love the French.
Louisiana Purchase.
Boom, good deal.
Sick.
I go over there though. I'm a dumb Yankee. I didn't know. Is that still the view?
Well, I don't have that one, so I can't speak for everybody. You need to ask the English what they think about it, but I'm okay.
Boom.
Well, the English.
Merci beaucoup.
English are sore
Merci,
losers.
merci.
anyways.
Merci beaucoup. Hey, is au revoir rude or is that just like a see you
No.
later?
Au revoir is like bye. That's it. Okay. It's not rude. Au revoir.
Enchanté.
What's enchanté mean?
Enchanté is like when you greet someone, enchanté, but that's really like nobody will say that apart if you meet,
Unless you're fancy.
you know, the president or, you know, enchanté, monsieur. You know.
Boom.
Well,
But you, Thierry Henry, they would say enchanté, Thierry, Monsieur Henry.
if I'm with my guy that I grew up with, I say enchanté, then I don't want to go down too well.
Well, enchanté, Monsieur Henry. Tu es très talented.
Very good. What else?
That's all I got.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
What I say? You're very talented.
Tu es très. Ouais, that's not bad. That's not bad the way you say it. Talentueux.
Who?
Talentueux.
That's what you are, bub. Ladies and gentlemen, Thierry Henry. Thank you, man.